Small charities need to start working together to find funding to survive, according to the Oxfordshire Community Foundation. It says that charities need to be creative in order to find money as they face £12 million of cuts in Oxfordshire. Matt Graveling reports.
I got into a drug addiction in the 90s, and it wasn't until 2014 that I sort of found a way out, really.
When Ryan stumbled, Oxfordshire's charities held him up.
Just a little prod in the right direction when you come to places like these, you know, a smile, a bit of empathy, a bit of understanding of where people are, give them encouragement, and they can do something with themselves.
Ryan now works for Homeless Oxfordshire. Over the last 30 years, the charity has provided beds and services to those in need. But cuts to government funding means many organisations are now fighting hard to make ends meet.
We did a bit of research last year and there was £12 million of cuts that were coming to local charities, which is a huge amount when you think that many charities have income of less than £100,000. So that's a lot of charities finding their funding environment totally straightened and not knowing where the next successful grant application is coming from.
Last month, cuts saw the closure of Witney youth charity Base 33. Now there are calls for charities to work together in an attempt to weather the storm.
There's a whole wealth of different charitable organisations out there and a plethora of different types of skills that if we spoke to each other and went, can we perhaps share some of the central costs of running? What's our unique aspect and what's your unique aspect, and how can we bring that together?
A recent study showed that the number of charities bringing in more than £1 million each year made up just 3% of the total number. However, these higher profile organisations received 80% of all charitable giving.
One of the solutions that we're finding works for a lot of small charities is to collaborate, so to work closely with other charities, to fundraise together, to share resources like finance people and HR people, and there are consortiums of small charities forming all over the place.
It's hoped this charity between charities will enable organisations to keep helping those who need it most.
People need help and they've got nothing, and there's nowhere else for them to go, and what else are they going to do? Donations are paramount. There's got to be more places like this, so, you know, however the money comes in is really important.
Protesters have been staging a